So when we talk about HPV, then we start thinking about the vaccination. So there's several vaccines that's available in the market. There's one that protects 1 strain, 2 strains, 4 strains, and 9 strains of HPV. So obviously, the higher the number of strains it covers, the better the protections against high-risk HPV and low-risk HPV, and also the reductions of cancer. We all know that this vaccine is particularly effective in women, and that can be up to 97% protection after 10 years of vaccination with seroconversion. But is this equally effective in men? Let's find out. In fact, after 9 months of injections of the vaccine, men can raise 97% seroconversion. And after 10 to 14 years, that seroconversion maintained around 90% and above. So therefore, the answer is definitely yes. Men also raise the equal amount of seroconversion when they receive the vaccination. The other argument of men perhaps don't need any protection is because there is such thing called a herd immunity. So many countries are depending on women to get the vaccine, and therefore protection probably is good for the actual women itself, and then will protect the men too. Let's look at a scenario where about maybe 60% of women are protected. Then you get equal amount of about 70% of herd immunity protection for both men and women. But if you increase the actual protection by 80% for women, then you raise the protection for women by about 90% and men by about 90%. But if you raise the protection by 80% for both gender, which is a condition called gender-neutral vaccination, then elimination rate is nearly 100% for women and 99% for men. So there's a saying during COVID that everyone is not protected until everybody is vaccinated. In fact, the same theory applies here. If we only rely on the herd vaccination, herd immunity, then you realize that many people will be the collateral damage that they're not protected by this herd immunity. So one of the things that we talked about in the last episodes is about the actual vaccinations. And one of the most common vaccine is rubella. And how was rubella used in order to avoid women getting infertility? And why was the vaccination successful but not so successful initially? If you want to find out, stay tuned for next week's Putting Dr. G on the Spot.